We rejoined Rynelm after a long sleep. Yeah, yesterday, after all that stuff he did, Hajmir, can you please get out of the way? Thank you, Hajmir. Alright, so, we're gonna grab something to... Oh, yes, thank you. We're gonna go ahead and eat something for breakfast. Now, let's see, do we have any food? Alright, it looks like we have plenty of food. So let's go ahead and sit down and we'll have some breakfast now. Because, you know, we slept for a while, we're pretty hungry. Okay. Yeah, so for what sounds like a good breakfast, Rynelm, how about some potatoes? We'll have 5 potatoes, a tomato, because it sounds like potato, and then of course we're gonna need something to drink. We have some Nord mead, and that seems to have quenched our thirst, so it's not that we don't need to get any more, but we do want to fill up our water bottles because we have 4, so we should fill those up. Alright, and we have some cabbages. Let's have some of those. Alright, and then that should have satisfied all of our desires for food and drink. Alright, so let's go put on our adventuring gear. Here, we'll try to get in there before Hajmir follows us. He's a little bit of a perv. But, okay, let's put in our shield, our boots, our armor, not the other shield, our helmet, and our gauntlets. There we go. Well, we can leave our helmet off for now. We'll put that on if we ever have to go to battle, but we might as well have our sword ready as well. Alright, so I think we're ready here. Now, we're going to be setting out for Whiterun. Rynelm desires a horse that is his, not stolen like in the other episodes, but he desires his own horse, and he's heard of stables near Whiterun, so he's going to try to head to there. One of the locals kindly marked it on his map for him, so he knows where to go, as well as all the other major cities have been marked for him, just, you know, in advance in case we want to desire to go there. But for now, we're only going to head for Whiterun, so Hajmir has decided to keep on following with us. He's talked a little bit more about himself and told us about how he's actually a pretty skilled, you know, melee fighter, which is pretty interesting, and I'm glad to have him along. Rynelm is we're going to go ahead and sell our stuff here. Those extra clothes, we don't need them. Are you? No, you're not the smith. Maybe perhaps the smith is still asleep or inside. No, yeah, we need to apparently. We can't sell anything right now because he's not awake yet. I think the shops don't open until 8 o'clock and it's only 7:30, so maybe in a few minutes. Yeah, it looks like everybody's closed up. Is there anything we can do to pass the time? I don't think so, but I mean, it looks like we have plenty of. Oh, let's go fill our water bottles and then we can dry off. Where's the closest source of water around here? I think in Falkreath is like one of the few towns where there's actually no river nearby, so this kind of sucks. We might as well just shoot the breeze with Hajmir for a little bit. What's up, Hajmir?
To oblivion and back, as they say.
I need you to do something. I want to trade. Oh, yeah, we should probably take that sword back from him because he's clearly a melee fighter. So we'll take back. Oh, sorry, Hajmir. It looks like you got shot with an arrow. We'll take those things from you.
I'll follow.
I like your armor. It's pretty cool looking, just like ours. Now, how much longer do we have to kill? Okay, we got 7 minutes left to kill Hajmir. So how are you? You like that? Let's pick some flowers. You know, Hajmir, you want it? Kind of boring for you, I'm assuming, but don't worry, Hajmir, we're gonna get on the road soon, and you know anything can happen on the road. So, lots of stuff to do once we do get on the road. Anyways, hopefully you're getting your rest up here now, Hajmir. And 8:01, so it should be open. Nope. Oh, there he is. He must have teleported out here. And alright, hello, lad. What's you got for sale, man? Alright, you got some. Oh, good. He has enough money. Oh, a bandit armor. I think that's a little bit worse than what we have on currently. Steel helmet. Ooh, that's a nice hat. Maybe we'll trade him all this other stuff for the helmet. Or we'll trade our helmet. And our shield, our boots, ooh, we want to keep our shoes. Did I just sell my freaking I want my armor, Oh, I don't think he'll actually buy those. He probably won't buy my regular clothes, so that's good. We don't have to worry about selling that on accident. So we got a steel helmet that we can buy. Where did you pick that up, Vaughn? Didn't we just talk to you yesterday? Got anything good for me in the way of swords? It looks like we've got the best sword around. Alright, so Laud, do you want to buy anything else of ours? You want some of this soap? No, I'm just kidding. Anything heavy we got? Oh, I know what Laud wants. He wants the steel battle axe that we found in the bandit chief. As well as he'll probably enjoy this mace. Maybe we'll keep the pickaxe around just because we can get rid of those arrows because they're useless to us. Anyways, thanks for the...
See me at my forge if you need arms or arms.
Will do, Laud. Well, if we ever venture back here. Hajmir, you're always in the way. You know, it's going to be hard for us to keep you around if you're always going to be in the way. So yeah, we're completely dry. It sucks that it's kind of raining, but it's okay. We'll try to keep as dry and as warm as possible on our way to Whiterun. Now, it's going to take us a while to get there, especially since we don't have a horse. But, you know, once we get to Whiterun and solve our problem of not having a horse, we should be able to get pretty much anywhere we want pretty easily. Alright. So, Hajmir, how you doing? We'll buy a horse for him too. So, it'll make a little bit more role-playing sense that he has magic horses appear. Alright, gonna go ahead and pick flowers on the way, why not? Rynelm feels like maybe one of these will help him remember how to create a healing potion. One of his order staples. He's gonna test out that helmet now because it's raining and it's getting his head wet, so he might as well do that. And wow, that's a pretty boss-looking helmet, gotta say. Rynelm, you look pretty good. Let's take a look at that thing. Oh yeah. That is gigantic. And he's got a little point on there, so if he wants to stab someone... Who's this up ahead? Oh, we probably don't want to come on with our sword drawn. It looks a little bit rude. But we might as well go and inquire. Who's this? Looks pretty peaceful. They have a mace, though. So, we might want to be careful. Oh. It's just a random patrol, I think. Hello, orc.
Greetings, brother. You look weary. I have something to help you relax.
Relax?
If you're interested.
What are you talking about?
The finest skooma.
Skooma?
The sweetest
Moon sugar?
sugar. At a fair price, of course.
Ugh. You braggadand. Get away from me. I don't associate with you kind of people. Anyways, wow. Can't believe somebody just tried to sell drugs to us. Can't they tell that we're a paladin? I figured we look a little bit more righteous than just random drugs. My god. I didn't realize they were throwing pots and stuff at us yesterday when they dropped all these rocks. They really wanted to kill me with all those pots, huh? Alright. What time is it? It's only been about an hour, so we're probably making really good time. We can check and go ahead and see what let's check our position on the map. Right now, notice some trees around, sees... Okay, so we're pretty far. We've gotten pretty far in just the last hour, so I think we probably will make it to Whiterun easily by nightfall, or before nightfall, and it'll be nice to have our horse by then, because then that greatly extends our travel range. You coming, Hajmir? You're alright? You've been running for a while? Alright, he looks like he's pretty endurant. Oh, is there a hunter up there? Very interesting. Hunter, are you, everything on the up and up? Alright, well, I'll just let you go about your hunting. I'm sorry if I disturbed any of the wildlife. Always good to go ahead and pick up some flowers. Oh, Hunter, there's a fox over here. Aww. What is this? Looks like the hunter's camp. Well, you shouldn't leave it unguarded, but good thing we're an honorable type, so we're not going to steal anything. However, it looks like they do have a book. I don't think they would mind if we took a look at their books. Oh, no. Crap, we're throwing stuff around. Be careful, Hajmir. Don't push stuff around. Hey, what's up? Where are you running to? There's an Imperial soldier. Interesting. Let us read the refugees. I'm sure they wouldn't mind. Ah, light armor. Alright, well, we didn't really need that, but I guess it's a good time to, you know, take a little bit of a hiatus here. What's on this? What is this? Beehive? Ooh. We can get bees? Okay, I don't think there's any problem taking that. Alright, so let's take a moment to glance at the stars. Why not? We're gonna go ahead and get some. Might as well get more health, and of course we're not doing any of this magic stuff right now. No, not our sneak. Let's look at our maybe perhaps our one-handed or heavy armor. Well fitted? No, I think we're gonna look at the. Oh, perhaps smithing. It might be time for us to start that. Yeah, let's put the 1 point there. All right, good. So we'll continue on the path here up to Whiterun. Looks like that Imperial soldier is really hauling. I wonder what's happening. Is there some sort of engagement with Stormcloaks that he's running from? I am not certain. Oh well, we might as well chase after him, see if there's anything to be helped with. What's wrong, my friend? Oh no, have we gone the wrong way? Rynelm feels like... Oh, we're heading to Helgan. Alright. It probably was a faster way that didn't involve going through Helgan, but hey. I think this might be some sort of... No, this is actually the city, Helgan. Okay. Oh, there's a deer in here? Well, I don't think the wildlife should be around. Wow, can we take our original path, like, through Hajmir? Alright, I guess we're gonna go recreate the events of Helgan just to get through the rubble here. We have to go up to the window here and try to jump. Of course, Rynelm can't do it. How did I miss? There we go. Rynelm's able to leap over there. Ah, there's some loot to be had. There's no one who's going to be drinking this anyways, so Rynelm does not feel remorseful for taking this stuff. And of course the game doesn't say it's stealing, so it must be fine. And hey, there's going to be some good food in here. We had a little bit of a tomato since we could. Alright, good. Any stuff down here? Hajmir, if you're hungry, go ahead and you can have anything you want. I know we've been traveling pretty quickly, so you must be a little bit hungry. Ah, in this wardrobe there's some fine clothes. Interesting. That would be nice to wear to sleep. And around town, of course. And in this end table, there's another roll of paper. Fantastic. I think that's exactly what we were looking for. How convenient that it happened to be there. It actually did turn out pretty well, nicely coming back here. I'm not gonna bother going in there because it looks like those are pretty burnt up. This must be like this is like the third time we've been to Helgan, so I apologize if you're getting bored of it, of being here. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and exit out this south entrance, which is basically where we came, and we should be on to Riverwoods shortly. We'll probably stop there in for some lunch. It looks like it's probably gonna be about lunchtime when we get there, and of course we are very, very wet and getting quite exposed, so it's gonna be a good chance for us to warm up and get some food. Hajmir, oh good, I thought you got stuck. Sorry, Hajmir, I didn't mean to abandon you like that, but come on, let's no sense in waiting. Wonder who the deer is running from. I hope it's not from us. I know that we don't really mean the deer too much harm. Right, we're not we're not hungry or starving, so we might not. We don't really have any reason to kill it or hurt it. So, but whatever. If I was a deer, I'd probably be afraid of people anyways. Especially those hunters back there. That's who you should be afraid of, deer.